Welcome to Ashtanga Yoga Short Forms. I'm David Swenson. Over the years, people have asked me how to adjust their practice to fit a full routine into a shorter time. Well, it's not possible to fit a full routine into a shorter time, but it is possible if you shorten the routine. So I've created 3 routines now: a 15-minute routine, a 30-minute routine, and a 45-minute routine. The first session, the 15-minute one, I call the Jump Start routine. It's great for those who are really limited on time yet still want to do some yoga to benefit their day. The 30-minute routine is actually more basic. In the 30-minute routine, you'll find more alternatives to postures. It moves a little slower, and it's a great place to build a practice from. The 45-minute routine is really a great stepping stone for those who wish to move eventually into the full first series. The 45-minute routine is really half the length of a full session, which takes about an hour and a half. So once you know that 45-minute routine, it'll be very easy to step right into the first series. Now, before we get started, whether you're practicing the 15-minute session, the 30-minute session, or the full 45-minute routine, it's important to remember a few points. One is the breath. This is the main focus in my teaching. I want you to keep breathing deeply, full and deep through the nose. That should be your focus. Now, it's not just any breath, though. The breath we want to use here is called Ujjayi breath. It has a nice, full, resonant sound. So instead of hearing a sniffling sound in the nose, what we want to hear is a full, resonant sound in the back of the throat, something like this. So the breath should be a full, resonant sound in the back of the throat. This may take some time to achieve. At first, you'll hear the sound in the nose, but gradually work and see if you can move it to the back of the throat. If you practice gently smiling in the back of the throat as you draw the air in, let it swirl there, you'll find that the sound will come in time. Don't worry too much about it. Again, just be sure the air is moving in and out and you're really filling the lungs. That's the main focus. But do try to work toward creating this sound in the back of the throat. The other point is that when you're breathing in Ashtanga Yoga, ideally the belly should not move. So sometimes people teach the breath as inhaling with the belly expanding and exhaling and the belly contracts. That's not wrong, it's just a bit of a different approach. In Ashtanga Yoga, we engage certain locks in the body so that when you're breathing, the belly is held still in this way. And then the expansion occurs more in the chest and the ribs and the shoulders, but the belly remains still, so that when you inhale and exhale, it'll look more like this. As opposed to. So what you want to strive for is the belly being still when you breathe. These locks are also something that take time to get a handle on. In the beginning, if you think of contracting the anal muscles, that will also help to engage muscles 2 inches below the navel that holds the belly still. You don't want to hold too tight as though somebody's about to sock you in the stomach. The belly should be soft, but it's also just held still, and the expansion occurs up here. So remember the full sound in the breath, and the belly remains still. Also, you'll notice that I'm surrounded by beautiful scenery here. We're in Mercer Arboretum. It's a fantastic day, it's beautiful out here, and it's wonderful to practice yoga outdoors. But I just want to give you one caution. If practicing outdoors, it's best to practice either in the shade, where it's a bit cooler, or else in the early morning or late afternoon sun. Practicing in direct sunlight can be too much and you'll find yourself overheating. And this brings up another point. Whether you're practicing outdoors or indoors, it's a good idea after practice to drink a lot of fluids and before practice as well, so you be sure that you keep your body hydrated. Enjoy your practice. Don't worry about it. Make yoga something you look forward to practicing every day. Thank you. Namaste.